What's going on, T family? It's your girl Titan back with another video. Today, y'all. Another day in the car. Okay. As you can see by the title and the thumbnail, I'm gonna be giving y'all a story time about the time that I almost died when I was 7. Yes, 7. Okay. If you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, and turn on the post notifications so you get a video every time I post. And y'all, I'm gonna be doing a lot of pranks, so stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. Okay? Stay tuned for that. Okay, so I moved like the angle around because it's really, really hot outside, and I don't want my phone to overheat. So yeah, okay, now let's get into this video. Okay, so basically, more of the story. I'm gonna give out a whole story, okay? It might be a little short, but it's okay. But listen, I have good memory of certain shit, but I literally remember that, like, that moment, like that time in my life, that moment, clear as day, y'all, because I literally almost died, literally. Yeah, so I was 7 years old. I know that because I texted my mom, and I was like, how old was I when we lived in blah, 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 you know, when I almost died. And she, like, laughed a little bit, and then she was like, you were 7. So, y'all, I was 7 years old, and we came from school and everything. Me and my cousin were, like, at the same school, so we would, like, get off the bus and everything, and, like, cause we lived, like, from, like, imagine, like, this is our apartment right here, and my cousin's apartment was, like, right here. So we, you know, yeah, so we were close. Me and him would go to the bus stop, whatever. We came home. I had to get ready because I had to go to practice after school, which was cheerleading and dance, if I remember correctly. I was in cheer and dance, and I had to get ready because I go to practice, right? So I took a shower and everything, got ready. I go downstairs. My older sister, she was with her friend. And y'all, my sister is 3 years older than me. So I was 7. I think she was like 11 or 10, like 10 or 11. So I was 7, she was like 10 or 11, whatever, with her friend. And there was this big lake, y'all, in our, like, apartment, like, back in the, like, backyard, whatever you want to call it, whatever. It was this big lake, y'all, like, huge, like, alligators in it, literally. There's a log to go, like, because people used to go fishing around the area or whatever, so it was a big ass log, right? So my sister and her friend were walking on that log and then running, like, walking and walking back, right? So they're like, hey Tati, like, come do it, and, like, we'll help you, da da da. I'm like, okay, like, you know, whatever. So I go on the log, right? And I'm, like, walking the log, walk backing, whatever, next person going, right? The second time I went, y'all, that's when I hit torture of death. Almost hit torture of death. Okay? I walked on the log, right? I'm walking on the log. My sister and her friend decides to hit the log, y'all. And I literally fell in. I fell in the lake. Like, I could not swim. At that age, I couldn't swim yet. Y'all, I literally was, like, drowning. I'm like trying to get help, right? So I'm, like, drowning and shit, like, whatever. I don't know. My sister and her friend was laughing at me. Like, literally. They're laughing at me. I'm trying to get my air. Like, I'm trying to, like, swim to something, like, you know, before I die. Mind you, I go underwater, I'm drowning, I see an alligator coming my way, and I'm like, oh my God, like, I knew, like, I was about to fucking die, bro. Like, I was about to die. My mom's boyfriend, like my sister, I guess she went upstairs, like, Mom, da-da-da-da-da, in the lake, and she's about to, like, drown, whatever. So my mom's boyfriend at the time was, like, running down and trying to get me out the water before this fucking alligator got to me, y'all. And he literally, like, right before the alligator, snapped at me, he, like, pulled me out. He grabbed me and, like, swung me out before the alligator got to me, y'all. I'm about to fucking die. And so I was crying when I got out. I was so mad at my sister, y'all. Like, I was so mad. I was crying. I didn't know what to do, right? And then so I ran upstairs. I told my mom what happened, everything. She was super pissed. I took 2 to 4 showers, right? It was literally a lake. Like, in lakes, like, that happened, right? So I didn't talk to my sister for like a long time because of that. Like, I knew I was young, but I knew like what was going on, you know? And so I didn't talk to her like for so long after that. I was so mad, and I was scared because I was about to die. Like, I'm about to get chewed up by some alligators, like, to pieces. They finna enjoy me. I go upstairs, come back downstairs, I go to the park instead, you know, whatever. I don't know why I didn't even stay inside. I go downstairs, I go to the park. Mind y'all, this all happened in all the same day of something else that also happened in the story. So that's how I'm gonna tell it. And so I'm going outside, whatever, enjoying myself, whatever, right? So mind y'all, there's this big caterpillar. It was a white caterpillar. At that, a white furry caterpillar. Just a heads up, if you ever come across those caterpillars, do not touch it. Do not touch it. I learned from my experience. Do not touch those white furry caterpillars. Don't touch it. While I was going outside, whatever, I seen this cute white caterpillar, right? It was like literally pure white, and it was furry. Like, not furry, but it was like furry, you know? So I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. I wanted to show my mom, so I let it crawl on my hand. As I'm going back downstairs, my hand, y'all, went from this to like this. It was swollen, y'all. My hand was swollen, and then it was going to my, like, everything I freaking touched, like, it was swelling everything else. Like, it swelled my hand. My face was swollen. Everything was swollen. I had to get rushed to the freaking hospital. I don't remember what happened with the doctors, but I remember them giving me an ice pop. It was one of them good ice pops too, the orange one too. So then my sister, like, I remember my sister, like, saying, like, she wanted the ice pop, whatever. I'm like, you don't deserve one, da-da-da-da-da, right? So then the doctor was like, oh, I'll give you one, da-da-da. So I told the doctor to give her a purple one, the little nasty one, yeah. I told the doctor to give her a purple one, and the doctor gave her a purple one. I was so happy, y'all. I was like, that's what you get. Like, y'all, when I tell y'all after that day, I was furious with her. I was furious because I literally was about to die. I was scared, y'all. It was so bad. Like, yeah, that's a little story time of like how I almost died at the age of 7. I think I have pictures, so I'm gonna insert some pictures of that day. I came out of the car because my phone was overheating. I couldn't like film because my phone like they didn't turn off, but it gave like that temperature notice. But yeah, so this is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video by my little story time of me almost dying. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you comment and like down below, and also subscribe and comment down below the dead emoji, the cute one now. Comment down below, because literally I almost died. That's gonna be the end of today's video. I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Bye, Pookies.